literally a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. Sensei Nick Doherty.
Hey guys, I'm just going to get busy. That's how I want to keep it. This presentation, I want to keep it real. I want to get right into it. I'm not going to talk about anything. Let's just do it. Okay. So, what is social media optimization? Okay, we're going to talk about a lot of things today. It's going to make a lot of sense to you. It's a lot of common sense. Okay, this is a lot of common sense. So we're going to go right into it. I have a little picture here. Jumping on the social media bandwagon. Everybody's getting on it. You better get in it as well. All right, because if you don't, your competitor will. They're going to get on it. They're going to have to get on it. All right, if you're not in there, you're going to be in trouble. So we're going to go over it. We're going to explain it. And we're going to talk all about it. And I'll take some questions at the end. SMO stands for social media optimization. Okay, SMO, that's the term that you're hearing. Okay, SMO. So it stands for social media optimization. Now, what is SMO? Okay, I'm going to break it down two different ways. First, this by the textbook. Second, I'm going to keep it real. So the first one, SMO is a method of taking your social media and optimizing the content to make it easier to be found online by consumers. Facebook, Twitter, okay, web social, all your different social media channels, taking all that information, optimizing with a strategy so it's found easier when people type in the keywords. Keywords meaning martial arts Turnersville. That's like the name of where my school is. Kickboxing Turnersville. Okay? Kids karate Turnersville. You can Google any one of those right now, and not only am I #1, but I also dominate the page. Okay, not only am I #1, but I also dominate the page with my other networks. They don't just get up there for no reason. They get up there with the SMO strategy, optimizing your content. If you typed in Turnersville bully prevention, okay, a lot of us, we focus on bully prevention, kidnapping, anti-abduction seminars. If you type that in Google, not only am I #1, okay, on that, I would actually be the entire page for bully prevention. And when you go to that page, there's content. There's not just a website. You're going to blogs, you're going to Facebook, you're seeing all the different articles, Twitter, all right, and that's what consumers want to see. They're not just going to look at your website, they want to see what other people are saying about you. Okay, so this is just a couple other things you want to keep in mind. Social media optimization is a mixture of social objects, content, discussions, and relevant call to actions. Relevant call to actions, that's bully prevention seminars, that's anti-abduction seminars, things that people will actually share. Okay, not sign up for 6 weeks for $99. No one cares about your products or services. Nobody will care. Nobody will share it. So relevant call to actions. And again, it's distributed in a strategic manner on social networks in order to increase your findability for consumers. So keeping it real, all right? So all that, some of you guys are just getting started with it. Let's keep it real, to the point. Taking your social media and increasing your positioning online, instead of wasting your time and figuring out how to do it on your own. So the thing we're trying to show you is that if you start doing this without any type of strategy, you have no idea what you're doing, you are going to waste a lot of time. A lot of time, and what's going to happen is your school is going to suffer. You need to be focusing on teaching better classes, implementing just more things into your classes, getting everything on video, content creation. That's what you need to be focusing on. The thing is now, you cannot afford to be an instructor that doesn't have a motivational class every single day, because you need to get those classes online. You need to get videos of your classes online. You have to, it's going to happen. We're going to go into that in more detail, but that's keeping it real. Just taking your social media, optimizing it, and getting yourself found online all over the place for all the keywords that you're really trying to focus on. So let's talk about first, why social media? Okay, let me come down here. I like it better down here. Okay, so the traditional marketing methods, we're going to go over this all the time. You're going to hear me talk about it again and again. Okay, the traditional marketing methods. I have up there Clipper Magazine on the left. That, I mean, some of you guys have used Clipper Magazine. I know Master Ace, some of the people from New Jersey, that's a local magazine. It costs at least $800 to do like a quarter-page ad, all right, and you're really not going to get a lot of calls from it. There's so many other martial arts schools inside there, so you're paying for $800 for an ad, and then the problem is you have 6 other schools in the same magazine. So that happens, right? Am I right, Master Ace? There you go, RJ. It happens. So that really got me set off when I started thinking about that. I was spending $12,000 a year on the Clipper. That's what I was spending. In 2009, I stopped total. Just went away from the Clipper. No more print advertising. The radio down there at the bottom, again, radio advertising. Who's actually listening to the radio? Who doesn't have an iPod? Okay, who doesn't have XM satellite? No one's listening to it. So we're going to go over some really unique statistics later in my next class tomorrow that are really going to blow your mind with these methods. But anyway, television. Who's watching television? Okay, no one's watching the commercials. You spend $2,000 on the production team to get the commercial together. All right, then you pay all this money to go on television and no one's watching anyway. You hear the representative come in talking about on Nickelodeon, there's like 60,000 viewers. Okay, well 90% of them are kids, and if the 10% of the parents are actually really watching the commercials, I'd be surprised. Telephones, if you haven't noticed this by now, I was talking to John Malik last weekend, and one of the strategies we're working on is we have cold callers. For Champions Way, we're calling people, and it's just not as effective as it once was. No one's answering their phone. Okay, you get birthday leads. All right, and how do you get in touch with them afterwards? They come to the birthday parties, you call them up, they're never answering their phone. So because people have caller ID, they don't want to be sold. They don't want to be sold. So we're going to go more into this in a minute. So the message is these methods are going down. They're just going down every single month. They're going down. Okay, the traditional marketing methods. Now, Champions Way marketing, that's what I call it. You see, we have a couple basic strategies here. All right, first, this is the web social icon. Web social is something that you need to walk away today and get on it as soon as possible. All right, it's really simple. I'm not going to go into it too much, but it allows you to share blog posts, all your different content through social media. Then if you notice those circles, we have SEO, search engine optimization. Some of you guys are doing that. SMO, which we're going to be talking about, social media optimization. And then search engine marketing. SMO and you notice SEM are like together because that's what we're doing. We're actually doing search engine marketing, okay? So those are the methods we're going to be talking about today. And obviously these are the methods that are going up. These are the methods that are working, okay? I'm going to show you how. So that's what we're going to go over. So before we get started, I want to go over my 5 rules of social marketing, the 5 rules. And if you just follow these, if you're doing it on your own, that's great. Or if you work with us, it'll understand and make sense to you. You cannot rush social media, okay? If you rush social media, you will lose your followers. You will lose anyone that's a potential lead because you're forcing it. You're going to start trying to sell, and they're not going to listen to you. That's what's going to happen. So you get a Facebook page. You get a couple fans, 100 fans, and you start pushing, and forcing it on them. All right. That's what traditional marketing is. Traditional marketing is forcing it, using a cold calling somebody. All right. They don't want to answer the phone. It's the same thing online. So if you start always pushing your services, your 6-week special, whatever, right, they will unfriend you, okay? There's 3 reasons why people get unfriended on Facebook. Because you're annoying, which that's number 1. It's the truth, you know what I mean? Number 2, religion or politics. People don't want to, if you're putting religion on your Facebook page or politics, you will lose people, all right? And then the number 3 thing is, you might have done something to upset somebody. And that's how you lose them. So it's the same thing. So if you rush it and you're just trying to sell, you will lose people. Number 2, same thing, don't force it. It's kind of like the same thing, but rushing is when you want everything right away. It doesn't work like that. This takes a lot of time to develop, a lot of time to get organized, a lot of time to get implemented. So that's really important. Number 3 would be consistent. That's what we're going to help you with. That's what we're going to show you how we're going to help you. If you're not consistent with it, it's just like traditional marketing. Back in the day, traditional marketing, my school got a lot of students because I was consistent. I always put money back into marketing every single month. Even the months 2-3 months I wouldn't get any phone calls from the Clipper, I was still in the front cover. All right, in September, everyone always saw my school in the front cover. $3 grand, all right? I don't know how many times we did that, but I was always consistent. Number 4, okay, be in it in the long haul. This is not a fad, okay, this is a revolution. This is not a fad. This is something that you must do. Okay, there's not an option. People are going online, and we're going to, again, keep going on and showing you about how you need to work this. And the 5th thing is be yourself, okay? Be you. Like, you're going to attract who you are. That's it. If you try to, be somebody else, you're going to get a whole bunch of people, and they're not really going to fit your school. Okay, so be yourself. If you teach, if you're predominantly a children's instructor or a 3, 4, 5, and 6-year-old instructor, right, or you're a kickboxing instructor, MMA, whatever, be who you are. And then you will get back the same type of people. You'll get back the same types. So the 5 takeaways from today. Number 1, getting started, starting with your social media optimization. Number 2, the 2-year social media monopoly plan. Okay, we're going to show you how in 2 years you could have a monopoly of social media. That's how long it will take. If you think you're going to do it faster, good luck. Find somebody else, because you cannot do it. This is not something that happens instantly. It takes time to develop. It takes time to develop a strategy, content creation. We're going to go over all that. Number 3, okay, why you'll not be able to do it effectively on your own. I'm going to go over just the key points that you need to understand you shouldn't be doing. If you start getting involved with that, at least take from the seminar that you better get away from what you're doing. So if you start doing some of these things that I don't recommend, your school will suffer in other areas. Okay, you are not internet marketers. You're not. You're not an internet marketer. If you start doing that, all right, which the reason I'm telling you this, I learned from the School of Hard Knocks. I did it. Okay, the only difference is I work for Champions Way. Hours, hundreds of hours, watching, learning, going, all that stuff. And I was able to do it because I have 2 schools, plus I now obviously work for Champions Way. All right, so if you start doing that, your school will suffer. So, and then the only thing you're going to do is you might get some more leads 3 years from now. So concentrate on what I show you to do. All right, use the plan. Okay, and then 5th, we'll show you how Champions Way can help you. If you want us to help you, great. So let's start with takeaway number 1, starting with social media optimization. So the first thing you need to find out is who is your target market, okay? Who is your target market, whether it's kids, whether it's going to be adults, okay? You need to start with some type of strategy. Who is the market? Are you going after, kids? Are you going after mostly men 18 to 35, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? What are you going after? Why is this so important? This is how you decide the content that you need to produce. If I'm going after mothers 18 to 35, 18 to 42, 26 to 35, if that's what I'm going after, I need to understand that the content I'm coming up with needs to be generated towards them, towards their needs. What's going to excite them? What's going to get a conversation with them? How am I going to get a conversation going with them? Okay? And then also the content. The content is king. It is king. You know how I know content is king? Because we haven't spent anything. We haven't done anything for Champions Way. We have a free community online. Everything we did was webinars. It was free. Okay, everything. That's how we met half of you guys. You came to my webinar, you saw the library, you came to the meetings, and you started doing it. That was it. We didn't promote. We didn't do anything. We gave you value. We gave you content. And then everybody came. You need to do the same thing. And that's what we do at our school. Same exact thing. Ask them questions, give them videos, tips for parents, all right? Give and then you get, okay? How do you penetrate the market? That's the second thing. So deciding first on the content, and then how are you going to penetrate the market? What is going to get them engaged in a conversation with you? Okay, then finally, where is the market? Okay, Facebook is number 1, but where's the rest of your market? Okay, if you're looking for women between the ages of 18 and 32, most of them are not on Twitter. Okay, they're just not on Twitter. All right, but you need to find out where else they're going to be. All right, so those are the 3 things. If you're getting started today, all right, number 1, again, okay, decide the content you're going to produce. Number 2, okay, how are we going to get the conversation going? Number 3, where are they? So that's basic. Okay, let's go on. So the second thing after you're getting started is your brand. So you decide who your market is, who you're going after. Now this is probably just as important. I'm showing you here 3 symbols. Brand consistency, they're obvious. Okay, you know all of them. You've seen them hundreds of times. Now the reason why I'm showing you this is because I want to show you what I see online. This is what I've seen on Facebook, all right, and this is what we don't want. All right, I call it brand confusion. Now, I can't even pronounce the name of this school, and I'm sorry if this is anybody at the school in here. I don't know who this is. I just found this online. But if you look at that, Okinawa Kabuto, I can't even pronounce the other name. All right, what are the chances of anyone ever driving by and remember this this logo and going on Google? Okay, like that is brand confusion. If people cannot pronounce or spell the name of your school, how are they ever going to find you? And that's the problem with the martial arts right now. It is. And I'm not saying to lose the tradition. Okay, it could still be maybe the name of your school. But if you're going to try to do social marketing, this is almost impossible. Like if you said to me, Nick, this is the name of my school, I want you to do it, I'd say the first thing we need to do is we need to change our brand. Right? Because it's very confusing. All right? People will never remember it, and this is going to make it 10 times more difficult. Whether I'm doing it, Champions Way, whoever, you're doing it yourself, that's impossible. All right, they're never going to remember the name. All right, simple. You got to be very simple when it comes to branding. It might not look the best. I remember I had a disagreement with Sean. I remember me and Sean Jimenez and MF, Master Freed. We were talking about the Champions logo 3 or 4 years ago. We wanted to update it. We wanted to make it really cool. We wanted to do whatever. And Master Freed broke it down to us in 5 minutes, and he was right. Like, our logo is strong. It's simple, it's strong, and you remember it. Okay? That is not simple. It might be strong. It's pretty cool, the swords or whatever's in the center. Okay? Size, sorry. All right? I'm sorry if that's anybody, but, like I said. So keep that in mind. Brand confusion. Your brand, the #1 question. Will people type in a search bar to look for your school online? So could they easily spell it? This is it. They're going to go online. They're going to search, whether it's on Facebook. People search on Facebook. Okay, there's a search bar if you haven't seen it. Okay, they will go in there. Google, obviously, Bing, all the different networks, Twitter, they're going to search. Can they type your name in easily for your school? That's what you got to think about first. Will they get frustrated because it is impossible to find your school online? Will they get frustrated? All right, that is the last thing we want to do. Obviously, guys, whenever we're doing anything with trying to generate leads, you need to make it as simple as possible. Okay, when it comes to social media also, you have to make it as easy as possible for others to share your content. So easy to find, easy to share. Okay, if you have great content, but you're not leaving people an option, a simple option for them to share with others, then they're not going to spread the word. You'll never go viral. You'll never go viral. So do not put them in this position. So you might need to reevaluate your logo. It could be, you could change it to something simple, or don't take my advice and see how you are a year from now. See if you're generating any type of leads online. Okay, so here you go. Content organization. So we get our target market. Okay, we get our target market. We have brand consistency. Shout out to Master Ace over here. Look at that. Everyone knows that logo now. All right, he's been using it. He's consistent with it. Everyone knows the Crew Muay Thai. All right, that's a perfect logo. Look at it, simple, basic Crew. His name's on there. Nothing crazy. All right, and then plus content. All right, so getting your target market, having brand consistency, quality content, not selling all the time, discussions, social objects, posts, things that people are going to be interested in, okay, is going to get you followers. Okay, let's go back again. So get your target market, a lot of followers, right? Brand consistency, quality content, and that's how you get people following you. That's it. That's what we're trying to get here. So what is remarkable content? Okay, what is remarkable content? So I have a list of my top 10, and you can take these down. These are my top 10. If you're looking for content, you're like, oh, what do I put up? What do I do? Okay, here's the top 10 for you. So #1, amazing classes on YouTube. Amazing. Do not put something on YouTube, all right, without having seriously someone else look at it. All right, you might think it's good, but I'm telling you, listen to people that don't even do martial arts. They might say, this is really weird, or this is kind of strange. Okay, you know what I mean? So amazing classes. All right, you're rocking it out. Okay, you're motivating, you're inspiring, you're getting everybody pumped up. Your class is rocking. If not, do not put it up. All right, we do social object uploads for our clients. Okay, unfortunately, I'm going to be talking to a lot of the clients. I can't even put half the content that I get, I can't put it up because it will hurt them. Someone sends me a video of someone, there's no instruction, it's just a video. Guy is sitting there, he does a spin hook kick, it's a bad spin hook kick, and I'm like, why would I put this online? Like, don't just give me anything. You don't just put anything online. People are going to look at it, they're going to check it out. Like, what was the purpose of that? Okay, and I'm going to go, later on you'll see my content creation scale that you could use. But anyway, let's go to #2. Amazing life skill teaching on YouTube every Monday. So get in the habit of using something like that. Every Monday, you're putting out a video for parents, life skills teaching. Okay, life skills teaching. That's what they want to hear. Okay, not about the competition or someone who did an MMA fight and got knocked out. Keep it simple. Think about your target market. All right, #3. Picture of something creative about your school. And I'm keeping it real again, not weird stuff. They don't want to see you in some weird position doing something bizarre, okay? They want to see something that's creative, all right? Tomorrow you'll see my school pro shop. You're going to see some pictures of my pro shop and videos of my pro shop. It looks really sharp, okay? It's not It's for you know, the Halloween time. It looks really good, but they want to see something that's going to, like, it could be something funny, something that's going to catch their attention. Number 4, video testimonials. Video testimonials. Text is dead. Text is dead. Video testimonials from parents, students, former students, students that graduated and are successful. So for those of you, some of you guys have been open for 10, 20 years, okay? Like that, there's nothing more powerful than a testimonial from somebody that graduated from college, okay? That is successful in life. That could say, I just wanted to thank Sensei Nick because now I work for NBC. I'm a cameraman, all right? And I'm working with the NFL on Sunday nights. And Sensei Nick, if it wasn't for him, he helped me through a lot of rough times in my life. That's one of my students. I'm going to get him to do a testimonial for me. I'm sure you have tons of people like that too. But the video is more powerful. The video is more powerful. Keep it 30 seconds or less. Okay, you will lose their attention. We all know that, okay? You will lose their attention. Number 5, blog posts that are short, to the point, and that will touch someone's heart. If you have your laptop open, you can Google, okay, be the bigger person, okay? You can just Google it right now if you want to. That is my blog. All right, it's #1 on Google. That if you type in "be the bigger person," I'm the first article. That was a basic article that I put out. That was from the heart. Okay, it was short, and I have people all over the world responding to that blog. And I have not updated it in 4 years. 4 years. Check it out. Be the bigger person. All right. Let's move on. Funny videos of your staff. Again, you know, nothing crazy. Funny videos. You know, let them see that you're real. Let them see who you are. You know, like a basic introduction. Okay? Videos of competing now or back in the day. People really like that one, I've noticed. Or for those of us who have been open for a while, if you have some videos from back in the day when you competed as an instructor or when you were coming up through the ranks as a purple belt, orange belt, whatever, get them up there. People want to see that. All right? Master Fried has his world champion fight from back in the day. Everyone loves watching that. You know, everyone has so many hits on YouTube watching Master Fried fight. Videos of your upcoming holiday call to actions. This is perfect for you right now. Everybody should have a toy drive going on. Everybody should have a food drive going on. All right, all those different types of things need to go online. That's where someone will say to you, wow, you know, Sensei Walker, I just saw you're doing this thing for Toys for Tots or whatever, food drive. They will want to work with you. That's the laws of attraction. Okay, you'll get the same people that you want to work with from that. Okay, a video shout out to someone special. Okay, a video shout out, like, you know, your instructors. I wish I could be on the mat more teaching because I would be doing this stuff all the time. We just did it. My instructor's doing a great job, Sensei John. If you check out my Facebook fan page, championsfans.com, to facebook.com/championsfans, he just did a shout out to a student. You know, they don't have to do anything amazing. They could just have maybe some improvement. Or they got a new belt. All right, but be personal. Just, you know, a personal message. I would like to congratulate the following student for an amazing effort in his black belt test, orange belt test, purple belt test, sparring, you know, whatever it is, okay? Number 10, I say, I try to change it up. I see a mixture. It's always going to be a mixture. What I learned from my dad, all right? You know, that you could use the same thing, like who's the mentor in your life? All right, what did they teach you? All right, people like that stuff, all right? Like my dad taught me a lot of things, okay? And I'll throw something up there, I'll get good responses from that. My dad said, always tip well, Nick. Always tip well. All right, I put something like that on there. Or another example, whenever you're driving with someone, Nick, whenever you're driving with someone, you're going over a bridge and there's a toll, always pay for it. You know, and it's funny, like it's stuck in my head. And I'll be driving back and forth to Philly, I'll be driving someone all over the place. Sometimes, most of the time, you know, they'll offer, but then some people don't even think about it. I'm like, wow, my dad's right. You know, just think, you have stories like that. You have stories like that. Be unique. Come up with something from your mentor that they taught you. People share it with others. Spread really good messages to people. So those are my top 10. So let's talk about the future. All right, pretty cool looking car there. Pretty cool. What is coming? So right now you see we're doing basic content. We're doing basic material. All right, the next thing will be coming up is online character development courses for leads. That's the stuff that we're going to be working on that's coming early in 2010. All right? Helping you guys have something that will be nothing like anyone else in the martial arts. Online character development courses for leads. It's really simple, okay? But we're not going to tell you how we're going to do it yet. It's really basic. Online intro courses. CWAY is already working on that. You will, you know, I can't wait for the next CWAY. and our January release is coming up, you will be able to register online. Students will be able to register online, again, pay online. So the thing is, if you're not getting people online, if your content's not going online, how are they ever going to find you online? That's where social media comes in. So it's great. We have this great technology. You could register online, pay online. Okay, but if they don't find you, then no one's going to pay you. No one's going to sign up. Online registration, studio television channels, like having your own channel. That's the kind of stuff that we got to get on. New school flavor. All right, so here's my content creation scale. So you're saying, well, I don't know what's good. I don't know what's good content. Simple, okay? So number one, will it get shared? Okay, that's the first thing you ask yourself. So if you just post something up online, okay, and you ask yourself, will someone else share this? And the answer is no, why put it up? You know, if you're doing a question, it's a little bit different. Like right now, we're trying to get conversations going. That's it. That's the first stage of social media. We're just trying to get people talking, interacting, and then us engaging with them. But if you start putting out blog posts off of the web social, shout outs, anything, call to actions, will it get shared? If it will not get shared, you're just wasting a post. And then what we talked about will happen. You will get unfriended. Someone will just stop following you because the content is weak. And they'll get bored of seeing the same thing. Like I said again, sign up now, 6 weeks for $99. Sign up now, 6 weeks. That will eventually lose you people. They don't want, that's not content. That's sales. There's a difference, okay? Number two, will it get remarks? So now it will get shared. Will it get remarks? If that's between again something that where people we feel will remark on it, that's good content. If I know it'll get remarks, sometimes it might be like a question or it might be a blog post. I always try to end like our web social blog post with a question, right? Because statements are different than a question. Or so if I want to talk about something and I end it with a question, then you're going to give me your feedback. I want to get something back from you. That's what you want. Or include them in the conversation. Conversations are two ways, not one way. Not one way. Number three, does anyone besides me care? So that goes back to your selling again. If all you're doing is products and services, 6 weeks for $99, okay, that's all you're talking about. No one else cares about that. You're the only person that cares about putting up 6 weeks for $99. Would I share it? Think about it. So you have a post. All right, read it for a second. So if someone sent this to me, would I actually share it? No, I wouldn't share this. So then why put it up? All right, it's got to be strong. Will it make someone smile? That's it. We're not trying to put on negative posts, okay, or something that's gonna make someone upset or cry. If it puts a smile on someone's face, hey, it's tough enough nowadays. So maybe if it puts a smile on their face, that's something good. So you could just do this. If you're scoring between a 0 and 10, all right, then that means you need to go back to the drawing board. All right, so again, 1 to 5 with 1 being the lowest. So will it get shared? You put a 1. Will it get remarks? You put a 1. Does anyone besides me care? No, 1. Would I share it? 1. Will someone make me smile? 1. Well then, obviously there's a number. Okay, go on to something else. So if you see yourself going over here 10 to 20, that's like saying it's decent. Okay, you're getting like 2s on all the answers. So you don't expect too much. But if you're getting like a 20, that's what we call leaders of the new school. That's like something that's going to spread. That's something that's going to go viral. That's something that people are going to talk about. And it's something that you want to put up online. All right, takeaway number 2. Let's go into this. This will make sense to everybody. This is the social media monopoly. Some of you guys have heard me talk about this before. Some of you guys haven't. This is what we're trying to create. Okay, everyone's played the game Monopoly. All right, well that's the same thing you're trying to do right now with your social media. So you either could be the person that goes around 3 times, doesn't buy any properties. Okay, and the next thing you know, you keep going around and you're landing on other people's properties and you constantly keep paying. And next thing you know, you're just trying to survive, right? Or you could take the opposite approach. You just say, you know what? I want to dominate online. I want to own all the properties. I want everyone to see and get sick of seeing me and my content everywhere else. That's what you want, right? As long as it's good content. So we all start at Go. All right, we always start like down here at the bottom. We have Go, and I'm gonna go a little closer over here. This is like the purple, like Baltic Avenue, Mediterranean. Everybody remembers them? They're not really valuable, okay? But you know what? As I got older, I started buying them anyway and putting hotels on them because that could help take someone out too. So that's like LinkedIn. Okay, that's like LinkedIn's not so great for you to get leads for your martial arts school, but there's always a problem we all have. Okay, staff. How do we get more staff? How do we get more instructors? All right, if you're in this room, you've had challenges with that. You're always looking for somebody. So that's a good way to just get some leads, network with other people, maybe find someone who could be a program director. Everyone that needs a job's on there. So it's not the most important thing to get leads, but it's still important for your business. All right. As we start moving over here, the blue properties, all right, which we're not even ready for this yet. Okay, but those are what are known as social bookmarking sites. Social bookmarking sites are when you actually have really good content, okay, and you're really trying to get this whole optimization thing going, that you distribute them into them. All right, those are the most high traffic volume sites for Web 2.0. So when you put your blog post out and just do nothing with it, it just goes out and you it's email it to your friends or something like that. That's okay. It's okay. But when you put it onto Dig or you put it onto Delicious or anything like that, there's going to be a lot more traffic, okay? And people will find it, and that will be good for you because then it'll increase your position. Now up there you have the search engines. Oh, by the way, jail's MySpace, so that's pretty interesting. And then you have over here the search engines. Obviously we want to be on the search engines. We want to show up in the search engines. All right. So if we already started, some of us are on LinkedIn. Some of us aren't. All right. These social bookmarking sites, I could almost guarantee 90% of us are not even using them at all. All right. Search engines, maybe some of us are doing SEO, which is good. Okay. Then we have our web social. All right. I think who's on web social? Raise your hands. Anybody? Wow. Okay. Only about 6. All right. So that we need to definitely get on that as soon as possible. So that's your blog and your shout outs, okay? And then once we get over here now, we have some other objects. We have Flickr, PhotoBucket, photo sharing sites. All right, again, like I said, social media is more of a mixture. So it's not always just about videos. It's also about pictures. People want to get a feel. They want to see what your school's like. They want to see your classroom. And then the thing is, think about it. If you're afraid to put pictures up of your school, that tells you something. If you're like, well, I don't want to put any pictures up of my school. It looks pretty bad. Then you better start doing something to improve it, right? You like that one, right? So now here we are over here. Oops, let me go back. Now we're over in the yellow, and that's like geotagging. A lot of people are on Facebook Places. Some people are using Foursquare. That's like that's the thing. A lot of us are going in the wrong direction. We're going towards things that we don't have a following yet. We have 100 fans. We have 200 fans on Facebook. There's really no, Foursquare, I don't think that's really the right direction. You're going out of course. Focus on the content first. Focus on getting the basics, just like martial arts, okay? So we'll get to that eventually, all right? Then down here at the bottom, we have obviously YouTube. All right, YouTube, Vimeo, Metacalf. These are all the video, the videos we want to get uploaded. And then obviously look what Boardwalk is. Boardwalk is Facebook, okay? And Twitter is Park Place. So what we're trying to do here, guys, is get this whole thing going, all right? We're trying to get this whole thing going, but it doesn't happen just in a month. It doesn't happen in a month. It happens over 2 years. It happens over 2 years, all right? And we're going to show you how. So let's go over to 2-year plan. So this is what has happened. We did a beta test, all right? We learned a lot from that. The account creation is just crazy. We don't just set up your Facebook page. That's not what it is. We're not even going to get into that. That's pretty much a 2-hour conversation. But the months 1 through 3, all right, months 1 through 3 is set up all of your accounts, getting everything organized. It's not as easy as you think, all right? Make sure your Facebook fan page is set up correctly, Twitter, everything. And then SMO development. What I mean by SMO development is that we're just getting you started, okay? That's it, like getting something going, all right? That's all we're trying to do through months 1 through 3. Right? Getting awareness of your brand online, on Facebook predominantly. That's the main thing. Because most people will not have Twitter followers. Most people are not going to have any web social followers yet. So that is it. That's what you need to expect during months 1 through 3. Months 3 through 6, okay? That's when we're really trying to go into more of a fan page dominance. So some of the guys and clients that we've been working with, we got you going. Now you actually have a Facebook fan page, which I'm going to show you later. All right, you finally got that going. Now, you'll see that in a second, or about 10 minutes. You have your fan page. We're going to show you how we customize it and how we integrate it into Perfect Mind, so all your leads go into Perfect Mind. Okay, then what I call sick content creation. All right. After that, like pretty much around the 4th or 5th month, that's when you're going to get a list from me, and I'm going to help you with your content. I'm going to tell you what to do with your content. All right, we're going to show you what you need to do for your content, and then it's in your hands. All right, because you don't want me doing it. Sending a video of me up there talking about character development, saying, hey guys, I just want to let you know, this week we're going to work on success. We're going to work on everything it takes to be successful. All right, when you go to school, you must do this. And if it's me, they're going to look at, why would you want me on your video? You need to do it. It's got to be you. Okay, so I can't do that for you. And I've actually, like I said, we've learned we can't even ask people for the content because the content we're getting is not good. We can't use it. I'm not going to upload something that is just really no one's going to look at. It's like a waste of your time and my time. So now, like what we're doing is we have a questionnaire, and you'll get things from us to tell you exactly what to do. You know, and it doesn't matter what school you are. There's broken down into categories: mixed martial arts schools, karate schools, traditional schools, jiu-jitsu schools, whatever. Okay, so after we get there, now we've set up our account. We have a conversation going. You finally have a fan page. Okay, then now you're starting to get the content list from us. Then we'll start working on 3 keyword dominations. Your top 3. Okay, your top 3. What are they? The guy said martial arts Turnersville, kickboxing Turnersville, kids karate Turnersville. Whatever your top 3 are, whatever you think the other people are, your consumers are going to type in. What are they going to type in? Don't think about you. Think about what they're going to type in to find you. All right. Then the YouTube channel comes next. All right. This is probably going to be the biggest thing we're going to really try to work on is the videos. Now, the reason why this is so important to use the library is because I've been working with you guys for almost 2 years now. 2 years I've been working with me and Sensei John. I call him Sensei John because he's like a teacher also. We started this idea of the library in my garage, like we did. That's where we get our best ideas, And what we thought about with that was the next version of library. We got to show you guys. We have to work on how to teach. We got to on how the classes should be. That's what the virtual school does, because that's the thing that's lacking. It was always about marketing, all these secrets of getting students and amazing ideas of this. We've heard it all over the industry. So now we're taking the virtual school and we're like, all right, okay, now we got to work with these people as instructors. We have to work on just the way they're teaching. Simple, small things that I know will change your school. Okay, 4 years ago, I know I had the largest kids martial arts program in the country, guaranteed. I was teaching every class, all right, every single day. Ask Sensei John, okay? I know I had over 500 students, just kids in my school. I didn't know anybody else that did that. Our kids' classes were packed, all right? The economy was great then. Now I'm not teaching as much, okay? The one thing I can tell you is that we're going to help you with that, with your kids' program. All right, and we have other instructors helping with other programs. Our preschool martial arts program, 3, 4, 5, and 6-year-olds, all right, with Sensei Chris Malera's, a lot of explosion coming out. So we're going to help you. Before we go into the YouTube channel, we got to make sure it's done correctly. All right, it's like we're in training now. All right, so we have some time to get you ready. So months 9 through 12, the big 3 dominance. So now here we are. We're about a year into it. Facebook, we're going to get started on Twitter. I'm not sure if we'll stay with Twitter. I'm not sure. God bless you. Because you get started with Twitter, and we're going to stay with Twitter only if it's working. It might not work. There might not be nobody there, so we're not just going to keep wasting time on it. That's the thing about social media. You adapt and you adjust. Okay? Full web social through Perfect Mind. We have to be fully using the web social program. Now as we start getting a little more fun, year 2, online registration and courses for leads. All right, so you've built everything. Everything's going. All right, now those courses I talked about, now you'll be ready. All right, because now it's got to be your video. Again, it can't be me talking about character development. It's got to be you. It's got to be you online talking to parents, looking them right in the eye and saying, I can guarantee if your child goes through my online development course that's free, which is only a 2-week course online, all right, you will want to come to our martial arts school and enroll your child. All right, that's the future of what's going to be happening. Imagine doing that for leads. Okay, you've got to think outside the box. We're already on top of this, so that's going to be something that's cool. Then, like I said, now after a year, we're going to do our competitive analysis and adjustments. We don't even need to worry about our competitors right now. We don't have time to worry about them, all right? That'll just make us distracted, so we don't need to worry about them yet, okay? But after a year, I want to see where we are, then we can look at your competitors. Because whatever you've done without us to that point is interesting, but I want to see after a year where you are with us, okay? And then compare your competitors, which they will start getting on this as soon as possible as well. So after a year, that's what we're looking at. Okay, so now, now that we actually have a presence after a year, now we can start working on the other social influencers in town, all right? Because now we're ready. That means that we get people in our school and we could say to them, wow, they're gonna actually approach you before this, but you're gonna hold off on it. And you're gonna say to them, okay, listen guys, we wanna work together with you, we wanna do some social cross promotions, all right? And then we'll show you how to work with them as well, all right? All right, thanks, Sensei. Got to move a little faster. Okay. So anyway, we'll keep going here. All right, that, obviously you see how it looks. Thank you, Sensei. All right. What to expect through the 2-year plan? Excuse me. Okay, so this is important to know. What you should expect. So fan page growth and increase in monthly users. Look at your fan page if you have one. See how many monthly users are actually on your fan page. Okay, I can tell you right now, this is a stat that you should know. I have, I believe, 1,175 fans on my Facebook page. I have 412 monthly active users for my Champions fan page. You should know that. That's like the stat if I said to you, so tell me about your fan page. Oh, it's pretty good. If you don't know that stat, you have no idea about your fan page. Brand awareness increase, other businesses interested in working with you, an increase in your social reach. Slow but steady progress. Okay, there's no quick way to get rich. All right, that's it. This is not something where we're going to guarantee you 800 students. That's not it. There's no quick way to get rich. Facebook and networks are going to change. Improvement in your classes. You heard me talk about the importance of your classes. We're going to work on that with you as well. Okay, activity on all other networks, 1 quarter at a time. What people really think about your school, you're going to find out what they really think about you. Okay, you're going to really find out. We need feedback. That's how we improve, okay? How you can improve your school, customer service improvement, event improvement. Students amazed at what you're doing and more opportunity for cross promotions. Why you're not getting students, we're going to find that out. All right, that's pretty valuable information. All right, why am I not getting students? All right, because maybe it's your classes, maybe it's you. We're going to find out why. There's got to be a reason. This is going to help us find that out. Okay, I'm not even going to go into that, because I got to hurry up here. Well, I want to talk about you will not be able to do it effectively on your own. This is the stuff you need to focus on. So number 1 is teaching. Okay, that is your job. You're a teacher. You're not, as I told you before, you're not an internet marketer. Teach. Improve your teaching methods. All right, improve your preparation. How many people here actually have a class plan? All right, for the entire month. All right, not enough. All right, well, you go into the library next week. I have Sensei Chris making dynamic instructor plans for every single program, for every single day of the week. You need to follow something like that. If you're not doing that, you're in trouble. You got to get on that as soon as possible. Preparation. That's what real awesome instructors do. Okay? And then your job is to also get followers. Your job is to drive everybody to the networks in your school. That's your job. Okay? If you're not doing it internally, okay, you're not talking about Facebook, you're not talking about your blog, if you're not talking about your fan page, then don't expect to get any type of social reach in your school. I'm going to be talking tomorrow about some basic strategies in the marketing time machine class. Content prep. Update everything and make it insane before you go online, or it will hurt you more than it will help you. All right, content preparation. You got to prepare your content. All right, we're getting started. Build awareness. Okay, 3 times per day. This is your job: is to go online at 9 o'clock in the morning, or let's just say 10, 2, and 9 o'clock at night. That's when you should be going online and doing it. If you find yourself doing other things, if there's a class going on and you're the head instructor, and next thing you know you're on Facebook, that is not good. All right, you should be teaching. You should be working about Black Book Club upgrades, not worried about talking to someone on Facebook. So see those times I gave you again? 10 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, 9 o'clock. After your classes are done, see what everybody is saying, then respond. All right, if you're doing it while classes are going on, that's not good. All right, talk about it every day, every single day. All right, I have my iPad back there. I'm showing people my blog post. I'm passing it out to the parents, okay? I'm talking about my Facebook fan page contest, all right? So changes in your school and business systems to make it work. Let's talk about the changes. I got to fly here, okay? So the pro shop, okay, the front desk. That is the most important place besides your instructors. We're going to talk about how you need to do it. Train your front desk administrator that every person that is not a fan on Facebook is costing you another 300 fans. All right? So the longer your front desk person just sits there and doesn't just go up to someone and say, hey guys, thanks for coming in today. I wasn't sure. Here's my iPad, but are you guys a fan of ours on Facebook? Okay? Yes? Or you're not? Okay, be real quick. If you just, they need to be doing that every single day. That's it. Like I try to do a lot of role playing and show people how to do it. Like, do the same thing with them, train them. They need to do that to every single person that's coming in the door, because you have more chances of getting a hold of that person on Facebook, and they're going to keep seeing everything about your school on Facebook. So that's the first thing. Part of the conversation should be finding out what social networks they're on. You know, everyone gets a conversation going, all right? Start talking to them, be real, get a conversation going on. Oh, you're not on Facebook? No? Okay, well, so are you on social media at all? No, actually, I'm not on anything. Oh, okay, well, maybe you should create a Facebook account. Or maybe she's on Twitter. Maybe they're on, you know, LinkedIn. Find out where they are, okay? That's part of the conversation now, all right? Train everyone how to use web social. Your front desk person should be training everybody how to use web social. They should be training everybody. Have you seen our web social yet? Okay, cool. Sharon, real quick, let me show you. All right, yeah, see this? We have our blog posts over here. We have our shout outs. You can even upload your own pictures of your son. Like, that's the stuff, that's what your front desk person needs to be doing. All right? Instead of entering data or entering things on Perfect Mind during classes, this is what they need to be doing. The hour before, they should be doing that. Customers come in, that's it. All right? You're not on a computer typing while there's classes going on. Interact. Okay. The new birthday party sign-in sheet. Okay, this is it. Right on, right on the iPad. All right, and I want to tell you really simple, okay, how you need to do this. We did more birthday parties than anyone. I had Sensei Preston, one of my instructors, 82 birthday parties in 1 year. 82 birthday parties. My wife's back there. Is that right? 82. He did the best birthday parties, okay? It was a lot different. You had the sign-in sheets. You still have the sign-in sheets. I'm telling you the new way to do it. I'll keep it quick. Have them come to the birthday party. Have the iPad. All right, you still do the sign-in sheets, but tell them, okay, guys, listen, thank you for everybody for attending the party today. Before we get started, I want everybody to just one quick announcement, all right? We're going to do some videos and pictures of the birthday party today, and they're going to be on our Facebook page. So if you go to facebook.com/championsfans, all the videos, all the pictures, everything, okay, will be on there. All right, we'd like your feedback. You can check it out. We're going to make a special video, whatever, all right? You tell them that before the party starts, all right? They will go on there. They'll become a fan. Or again, you have the person with the iPad right there, and they're saying, guys, real quick, no, don't force it on them. Would you like to become a fan of Champions for some special discounts? Yes or no? Don't just say, play the numbers game, all right? But if you get them on Facebook, say there's 25 people for the party, all right, because I've heard all different things at birthday parties. Well, we only let 10 people come. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. We do as many people as possible, up to 40 kids for a birthday party. All right, we don't charge anything extra. Offer discounts. People are looking for a cheap deal. Why would you sell yourself short on leads? Let them come in. That's another topic. Okay. The new way to get people for your web social, the new way to get leads is demos, okay? You're going to demonstrations, all right? Sorry, but no offense. I mean, people, you know, these pads and stuff like that, they're just not as effective as they were. The flyers, okay? I've done so many demos. I'm sure you have too. When I hand them all out, on my way out, they're all over the floor. They're all over the floor. I'm like, oh my God. I walk through the parking lot, they're all over, right? Everyone's sick of them, right? It's the truth. Okay. So instructors need training as well. Post motivational quotes on Facebook. Responding to questions, tips of the week, videos, looking for non-active students. If you do this and you start this now, a year from now, you'll find all your students online. If you don't, then you know they'll just quit. You'll never find them. You'll never communicate with them. You'll lose them. Okay, but there's nothing like, you know, if you're going to send something about getting on somebody, send them a basic message privately. All right, don't send them a message like, yo, where have you been? Like, you're, you know, just like, send them like that, something private. Or, you know, keep that in mind. Looking for non-active students, drive them to the fan page. Okay, so I'm teaching a class. I'm getting my class pumped up. I'm getting started. All right, guys, so you're my class. Everybody stands up. We're getting started in our class. Guys, tonight, as soon as class is over, all right, I want everyone to go on our fan page. All right, I want to give everybody a question about the martial arts techniques we worked on tonight. Okay, I'm going to put a question up there. The first person that answers it, I will post it at 8 o'clock, the correct answer. I'm going to give away a free set of sparring gear, whatever. All right, but you see what I'm saying? That's how I would deliver the message to my class. I'd be looking at them all. I'd make something strong and powerful. I'd drive them to my Facebook page. That needs to be done all the time. Change it up. Get creative. Do something. All right, but drive them there. Okay, how Champions Way can help. Now we're almost done. So today, if you're interested, you talk to the account manager, sales team. This is a landing page. All right, you get 3 of them per month. So now you've made your own content. You're putting things out there. All right, but yeah, how are we getting the leads? Use landing pages, okay? You mix them in, okay, with the other stuff you've been producing. This landing page goes directly into Perfect Mind. So you put a link on there, Anyone interested in our holiday special? That's all, and then there's a link. This is what, the link turns into this when they see the page. That's what it looks like. Full name, last name, phone number, email address, whatever. You mix us in consistently, all right? If you have 1,000 fans, all right, they fill it out, it goes right into Perfect Mind. That's one landing page. Here's another one for kids, all right? Our Halloween bash, okay? You want to have a Halloween party? Free Halloween party for kids. That's how you market that. Simple. Free Halloween party for kids at Champions, register now. That goes, it's a link, they click it, they fill in their information, and you get it. It's a numbers game, okay? Here's our Facebook pages. I'm not sure if Alicia Coffrin's here, but this is what we did for the Facebook fan pages that it's included. Free trial, goes right into Perfect Mind. Class schedule, testimonials, programs. There's your links. 24/7 marketing, all right? People are not on your website, they're on Facebook all the time, all the time. So why am I not gonna market it on Facebook? All right, we change this every quarter for you with specials and discounts, all right? Call to actions, click the like button. When people are driven to your Facebook page and they see this is a lot better than the basic page with nothing on it. All right, so you don't have to do anything. It's up there. It's always marketing for you. Here's another sample. Another one for a gym, more of a kickboxing gym, a boxing gym. All right, some cool pictures. And then obviously check out the Champions Way page. All right, we have our webinars on there. We're doing the same thing, guys. We would never tell you to do something we're not doing. All right, people come to Champions Way. They've never seen this before. Check out our recorded webinars. You check out the recorded free webinars that we're giving out to everybody. Then the next thing they do, they'll call. They'll be interested in maybe Perfect Mind software. They'll be interested in the program. So I'm giving, and then I'm getting. All right, services, testimonials. See, there's nothing about just like sign up, sign up, sign up. Let them decide what they want to see. So that's your custom Facebook fan page. Champions Way Miami special, 40 clients only. We're waiving the setup fee for the first 40 clients that are going to do SMO. All right, any information about that, the packages, the 2 different packages, you can see the account managers on that. Okay, questions? Yes.
On the videos. The videos that we post online, has anybody run into privacy issues, needing releases for it to be posted online on fanbook pages?
If you're going to use a video,
Sorry.
If you're going to use a video for advertising purposes, like for the kids, where you're trying to sell a program, then you would need a release. If you're just going up there yourself or your husband, you would not need anything. But yeah, that's a good question.
Like a birthday party.
Hmm?
Birthday party.
Okay, so birthday party video? Okay. Kobe, I can't hear your question. That's it? Okay. Any other questions, guys?
Jersey.
Okay, Sensei.
I have a question. I'm a little confused with the MA portal, the web management, and welcome to the MA portal. That's on Perfect Mind. Is it all the same thing? Because there's 3 different links, and trying to hit it up, but I'm getting confused.
We're doing training on web social right after this, so yes, I will answer your question.
Okay, thank you.
A lot more programs than just a kids program. Or let's say you have something like Muay Thai or something like MMA is a little rougher. How would you kind of not alienate anybody with your brand? You see what I'm saying? Like if you're going to be posting videos and stuff like that, don't you want it not to be too far one way or the other? I mean, how did you combat that?
Well, if you have multiple programs, I think his question is if if you have multiple programs, how would you not alienate other people? Yeah, I mean it's a mixture. Like your fans, again, it's gonna be you're gonna have a lot of different types of fans. So some people, they might not be interested in like a Muay Thai video. Some people might not be interested in the kids video, right? But that's why you want to mix it up, like with a strategy and a plan, and putting it out like with more of a strategy instead of just throwing it out there. Like you don't want to do all Muay Thai videos. Mix it up. Mix it up.
Okay, it wouldn't push people too far one way or the other?
Excuse me?
It wouldn't push people too far one way or the other?
I don't believe so. I mean, we had all the programs. We just actually stopped our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu program. We have Master Ace's crew, Muay Thai, kids karate, cardio kickboxing, all of them. So I think that, what I've seen, and you can check out my page, we've had all different types of videos and posts. The people that are interested in that, they just respond. So we haven't really lost anybody from it. Yeah.
You can add a statement at the end of those videos too, like your school name, we offer it all. That way it's not too far one direction, it's just one feature each week. Who's next? We got time for 2 more questions.
2 more questions.
Is there a way we could put a filter on the response to our blogs? I mean, I monitor them every day, and I've gotten profanity back on some of the blogs and stuff like that. And as soon as I see it, we remove it. But is there a way we can get a filter on those?
Well, on Web Social, yeah, you control the comments. So I think when we go over, have you checked out the Web Social blog?
Well, on the ones that you automatically import now,
Right.
like the one about mixed martial arts, USC, there was a gentleman, a real idiot, came on there with philosophy.
Yeah. Well, any blog though, like you actually do control the comments. Whether it's our Web Social blog or even the free blogs out there on the online, like someone can't post something on a blog unless you approve it.
Well, it was already on our fan page from where the blog went up, and I went in and I saw it on our fan page and immediately took it down.
Okay, yeah. Well, I thought you said blog, but so if it's on your fan page, then you'd have to remove it yourself. People can post on your fan page, and they can, but then yes, and so you'd have to remove it. Last question.
Last question. Going once. Going twice. Oh, right back there, I got you.
What about Google ads? I mean, not Google ads, Facebook ads, the ones that you could pay for. Do you recommend those?
We did Facebook ads for about 4 months, spent about $350 per month. And again, the difference between paid advertising, pay-per-click, anything Google ads, people, they want to see what other people are saying. They want to see like the real conversations that are going on about your brand. So no, I did it, and we did okay with it, a couple leads here and there. But that's why I've gone all towards like the free marketing, putting out the content. The content is going to win it. The consistency and the content.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sensei Nick Doherty.